33 seconds. I think we are good, we're game. What's up everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm stoked to have you here for my first official YouTube video. If you like what you see, hit that like and subscribe button below. Pretty please. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about at-home sessions. I took the liberty of recording behind the scene footage of shooting Karin and Levko's anniversary session, we'll call it, at their home. It technically was their anniversary, but whatever, I was gonna do it anyways because I love them and they're my muse. So we'll call it the anniversary session. So basically, I took behind the scene footage and I was super excited that they agreed to be a part of this video because let me tell you, there is some steamy footage that I got and I'm so stoked to share it for you guys. Share it with you guys. So let's do this. So at-home sessions have been all the rage in the photography community in the last year or two, I'd say, and for good reason. These images are so wonderfully personal, wonderfully intimate, and a real, true, honest look at the lives of the couples that we're photographing. So I think that's part of what's driven the popularity of shooting these indoor sessions. Obviously, it's not to discount going out and shooting in a field or shooting downtown because there's nothing that can really replace that beautiful golden hour or even a really gorgeous kind of wet street with, you know, that's just been rained on kind of thing. I love overcast weather. So I'm not saying that this is better by any stretch because it's not, but it's just something that's really great for us that we get to have as a diversity aspect in our portfolios and just even in what we're doing for work because it kind of just helps us to keep on our toes. So I do want to explain to you guys a little bit of the differences between at-home sessions and traditional sessions. There isn't much. In my opinion, it's more personal, which then also kind of makes it more vulnerable for your couple. So being aware of that is a really great thing to have when you walk in. You're also going to feel a little bit more on the hot seat because you're being invited into someone's home and someone's life. It's really quite an honor to be able to kind of get into someone's life like that and document it. So treat it with a lot of respect. And I'd even say a little more than the traditional stuff because of the fact that you're literally going into their home to do it. That said, because it is a little more vulnerable, I do have a few tips for you and your couple so that you can make the whole thing seem seamless and perfect and storybook-like. I do want to explain the relationship I have with Karin and Levko quick. So I've worked with them on many occasions. This is probably our 5th shoot together, and I kind of cheated when I picked them for this video because I knew they'd be easy. I knew that they would rock it in front of my camera. But guys, I gotta tell you, like 50% of the responsibility lies on your client to get great images. They really have to be able to open up and show their chemistry so that you can be able to document it. If they're stiff, as all stiff gets, that's going to show in the photos. That is something I do teach in my posing tutorial on my website, which I will link below if you want to kind of get some more information on posing. But basically, yeah, I do put a lot of onus on my couples to make sure that they're being vulnerable with me because that's how we can get great images of our couples, for our couples. So a couple of the tips that I kind of follow myself at every at-home session. First things first, music. So music is a great icebreaker. It kind of loosens you up, it loosens the couple up. You know, like pure silence, it's just actually friggin' awkward. Like I hate silence. Like I never have silence. I'm always listening to music or something. So maybe that's on me, but pretty sure it also helps your couple. So basically I always choose kind of sexy music since you're doing a little bit more intimate work. And I have a weapon of choice, which is The Weeknd. He is my favorite music for shooting at-home sessions. I usually go into their Wi-Fi so I can play my Apple Music at their house, or I'll get them to play it if they have Apple Music and they're already connected and I don't have to worry about it. So that's kind of one of the things I like to do is play music. Another thing is having a beer or a glass of wine. Just something to loosen your couple up. It really does help them shake it out and just kind of open up a little bit more with each other and me. So obviously I don't condone alcoholism and don't go and make them drunk. I'm not suggesting that by any means, but you know, a beer or a glass of wine in my mind works really great for couples who are particularly nervous or feeling particularly vulnerable. Also, it's really good for photos. So now one of the things you have to be sensitive about is the lighting in their house. So most of the time, if you're a good photographer and you know how to use your equipment, you can get by with pretty much any lighting scenario, but you're still gonna wanna try to optimize on that. So kind of try to find out when the light in their house is the brightest. And that's when you kind of wanna head in. So if you're typically shooting at sunset for a traditional session, which is outside, you're gonna wanna probably shoot for midday for a non-traditional session in their home. So kind of aim for when there's a lot of light. Now, if they have west-facing windows and they may have an amazing sunset that kind of falls into their mirror or their windows, and then you want that, so grab that. But basically, you just need to find out when the light is really good in their home, and also like which room the light is good in, because it's not gonna help you if the only room that it's good on is, you know, a closet or something like that. So, you know, it's great for if you're gonna do closet photos, but you're gonna wanna kind of optimize on all the spots in their home that can be shot in. So another big thing is to not start with the intimate shots at the beginning. You wanna start that towards the end of the shoot. The couple is gonna have their, you know, stuff loosened out, they're gonna be more comfortable in front of the camera, more comfortable with you, you'll be more comfortable as well. Wait until the end, because those are some really, really great shot opportunities that you can get, but you kind of want to make sure that the intimate stuff lays at the end so that you are all in your best shape possible for it. So another thing I like to try and do is games. And I mean literal games. Play card games, Monopoly, Scrabble. I mean, whatever games that they play, if they play any, try to do it. Maybe they're video gamers. Have them take pictures of video games. Oh my gosh, what a good idea. I'm totally gonna actually try to do that the next time I do it. So anyways, look for the things that they're loving as far as like what they do on a Thursday night when they hang out with just each other. So play games. That's also really helpful to kind of break in the ice and give you something to photograph while in their homes. Oh guys, that was so lame. Also, my knees hurt. They're like, I'm sitting on this stool in the most awkward position. I'm like sweating. Ugh, this is not gonna get in the video. Okay, hold on. Oh, I like broken knees. Ow. enjoyed this video. If you did, hit like and subscribe. I'd be so appreciative of that. Like I said, I do have a posing tutorial available on my website. I will link it below. If you have questions, make sure you comment them below. Let me know what you guys would be really interested in watching. I would love to be able to record it for you. I do have a long list of stuff coming your way, but I'd love to add to it. So yeah, comment that below, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.